Hello, and welcome back to Hitman. And in this series we will go back to where it all started, and this time round we will focus on completing as many of the challenges as we can on each and every one of the primary Hitman targets, with maybe a few interesting bonus kills on the way. Today we are in Colorado for the Just Pointless Challenge, which entails killing Maya Parvati with a battering ram. Quite a fun one. So for this challenge we don't need to bring anything with us, everything is available on the map. We will be starting at the greenhouse and I will be bringing a silenced pistol just in case. So with that all said, let's get reacquainted with our target, shall we?
Maya Parvati, former assassin and gunrunner for the Tamil Tigers. Whether a direct threat to the ICA or not, we need to know the Shadow Client's true agenda.
So, right from the start and off the bat, we are going to make our way over to the water tower and we are going to retrieve ourselves the Point Man disguise. Now it's a very specific disguise. There are 2 point men. One of them is the guy we want, and he has 2 distinguishing features. One is that he limps because he's injured, and the other is he has the smaller of the automatic rifles, so the guy on the left. Now unfortunately we have snagged the guy on the right. So we're going to wait in the corner behind the door here for him to come in, and when he does and turns off the sink, we're then going to render him unconscious. We're going to grab his gun and his body. Now, there's nowhere to hide him in here, but there is a crate just outside the window. So what we're going to do is we're just checking the roof, and the coast is currently clear, so I'm going to risk throwing him out the window. We're going to jump out right after him and hide him in the crate just next to us here. So that's him out of the way, so we can now reset our trap with the sink. Grab that gun, and the only other guy this will trap will be our victim for the day, the Point Man. So make your way back into the corner as much as possible and await the arrival of the Point Man. The reason I pointed out that he has the smaller gun is that you can't always tell if he's limping or not. So sometimes you can't tell if you've got the right guy. So the gun is the more visual way to tell. You can just turn on instinct, see who has the smaller assault rifle and pick him. So once he comes in to investigate and turns off the sink, we can render him unconscious. We're going to take his outfit and we're going to leave him right there. So with that now taken care of, we're going to make our way over to where Maya Parvati will be located, which will be at the big red barn. But before we engage her in conversation, we want to collect up a crowbar. And there just so happens to be one in by the testing area or the training area here, just on the back of this limousine. It's there for a reason, but we're going to grab it now. So once we have the crowbar, we're going to then approach Maya Parvati, who is just over at the motor pool area, and we are going to engage her in conversation.
I'm back.
Well, our very own punching bag. Any broken bones?
Wounded pride, that's all.
Good to hear. All right, head over to the briefing area. We'll resume in a moment.
So once we have spoken to Maya Parvati, she's going to send us over to the briefing area of the training barn. And at the back of the room here we will find a projector and a number of seats. So all that's left for us to do is to take a seat and await the arrival of our colleagues and Maya Parvati.
All right, people, let's get to it. Burgess is back. We're finally ready to make this happen. I expect you all to know this by heart. But in case amnesia has set in, here's the sequence. Advance to the car with haste. Eliminate the passengers. Retrieve the briefcase. Extract. Got that? And remember, speed and accuracy is the name of the game. All right. Now go pick up your weapons and get in position. Move out.
So at this point we are going to make our way around to the training area. We require an assault rifle and a crowbar. Luckily we have both. So here is the RAM in question, and just behind it is the safety feature. So we're going to stand as far back as we can, and what we have to do here is shoot the 4 dummies in the limo, steal the briefcase and exit the mission, just like we did in the ICA facility. There was a nice big red button. So as you can see, my aim is quite bad, but we managed to secure all 4 of our victims. We're going to bust open the back door with our crowbar, retrieve the briefcase and exit the training session. So at this point Maya is going to call everyone together for a debriefing, and at this point we're going to approach the safety mechanism. Once everyone's in place, we're going to duck down, turn off the safety, and then approach the RAM activation button, once again crouching down, and activate the RAM. Let's see that again in slow motion.
Maya Parvati is down. Good work.
So with Maya Parvati now only 2-dimensional, we can make good our escape, and as per, we will be running for the boat exit behind the water tower. So there we go, that is the Just Pointless challenge, and you can obviously get Sean Rose with that same method. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.